Hello and welcome back to the town or city of Fairweather. We have been journeying through this unusual city with our intrepid thieves and explorers and been on several adventures across town so far. Currently, we are in the midst of a murder mystery involving the proprietor of a casino run by drow or dark elves. And our team is basically trying to come up with a way to do two things simultaneously inside of this dark elf casino. They are trying to, number one, steal a valuable statue that is imbued with the spirit of a young man. They're doing this for his mother sister. You should watch Chinatown if you've never seen it. And they're also trying simultaneously to rob the vault of this casino so that they can help her afford to have the Miracle Max surgery on the statue to maybe save her brother's life from eternal damnation. A lot of things to manage for a group of ne'er-do-wells. So big tasks ahead, big challenges in store. The group has parted. They've split into two teams. Two of the teams have ventured into the casino because after they murdered a few of the employees, there's some job openings. And so they're attempting to get those jobs. They're doing the unusual job interview process. They've met with the clerk, they've met with the figurehead gentleman, and they're on their way into the circus. The circus is where the true power behind this dark elf casino resides. Meanwhile, the rest of the group is venturing across town to visit the local, we'll call it magic shop. They're visiting Eddie the Wizard's shop to get a sense of maybe some of the items they could purchase with their new funds from their previous successful venture in the hopes of maybe ensuring a new successful venture. So yeah, we've got teams split up everywhere. Thank you, Gordon, for being the constant supporter here. Hello, White Tiger. Hello, Carlito. Much appreciated. But let's bring in our cast of characters currently on his way in to the circus. We've got Lucian. Good luck to you.
Oh, thank you very much.
And right behind him, following him into the circus, is Emma. Good luck to you on your job interview. Meanwhile, we've got Kaylin. Hello, Kaylin. And we've got Perv Mervin. And we've got Slappin'. And they're on their way to Eddie the Wizard's magic shop. So there you go. Lots of good ideas here. Yes, split the party. Always a good thing, as Adam mentions to all of us. So because the three folks on the bottom had to kind of sleepily listen to you guys in your job interviews, because what's more exciting than a D&D job interview? Last time,
I was looking at my phone.
We were getting a lot of information.
I wasn't sleeping. I was looking at my phone.
Well, good for you. I had good use of your time then. I figured we would start off at least with you guys and your trip to the Magic Wizard's shop so that we would then eventually get over to the circus and see what happens with Lucian and his spider girlfriend.
So is it a Magic Wizard shop or magic?
6'7". 6'7". I'm not answering that.
6'7".
6'7". So
that said it better be fast.
It is the middle of the day, and the three of you are you going together as a group? Is this how are you doing this? I want to just have a little understanding.
I assumed we'd all go.
Yeah, I mean,
I assumed as well.
Not like we're rolling into the place we're trying to rob together. I think people have seen us at the hotel together and stuff, so I don't see why we would need to fully.
And everybody's just in their normal attire with their gear, their stuff, the normal stuff, right?
Well,
Nothing fancy. Nobody's in disguise, right?
No one's in disguise.
Perv is wearing his little mask thing.
You bet. I'm a halfling, remember?
Yes, I do.
Pretty sure it's a full body suit, but it's underneath other things.
Yes. All right.
Yeah.
So
to be clear, the mask does connect to the chest piece.
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know that I was aware of that, but okay.
The zipper in the back.
The zipper's in the back. Okay. Ooh, that can be tricky.
Bring up the tip.
So the three of you venture across town. We will say this is in the sort of the northeastern quadrant of the big fair city, and this is a gentleman who has been recommended to you, or at least the name has been given to you by the Dawn, who has been your quest giver up to now, as somebody who procures oddities as needed. The shop is kind of tucked in. It's nothing fancy and nice and new and clean. There is a sign out front with a top hat and a wand across it, like sort of crossing. But it's falling apart. It doesn't look particularly great. The windows are very dingy, and the door kind of creaks as you open it and go in. And the air inside is very thick. It's very misty inside, as though the mist itself made the early morning mist seems to live in the shop and just come out in the morning for other people to have to deal with. There is clutter in life. There is messy rooms that you might enter, and then there is this shop, which is a jumble. Things everywhere, all sorts of stuff happening. You are not really confronted with any real noise so much as just a general sense that if you were to bump anything, a cascade of objects would probably fall down as a result of that. There are paths to meander. Everything is not particularly tall. I would say that Kaylin is probably bumping along the ceiling to some extent, being the tallest in the group. But there is room enough for Kaylin to kind of navigate. So if he can navigate, obviously Perv Mervin's got a pretty easy way of it. Objects all around, and as you enter and get sort of circuitously further along, you can hear a lilting voice at the back, and behind a counter comes a seemingly incredibly tall looking gnome man, ? Very short hair, lots of makeup, thick lipstick, earrings, very elegant evening gown, looking very, very impressive. This outfit definitely costs a lot. Open book in one hand, lots of rings on the other, earrings, all the kind of bedazzled. This person would, despite the short hair and perhaps more masculine features, does look like they were ready to go to a ballet or an opera or something of this sort. And he is very enraptured in his book, but he seems to be reading aloud from it as he comes around the corner. And I can't possibly figure out where this goes. What in the world? This is not right. This is misfiled. This has been put in the wrong place. And he slams the book down on the table.
Can I clarify one thing before we get to the conversation?
Please go for it.
Is he tall for a gnome, or is he a tall person that
Hard
looks like
to
a
tell
gnome?
because there's a counter in between the two of you. His features are very gnome-like, but he is human height, and you're just kind of at a loss as to how this is possible.
I can't
like a
judge.
6-foot gnome.
I can't judge by like the length of his arms. I can't.
No, the arms seem normal gnome length. They do seem shorter.
Okay. So
Yeah.
from my perspective, it appears that he is on some sort of higher level.
Correct.
Okay.
But he's
Fair
not. That you can tell. Like it does seem like behind him you could probably see other pathways to other shelves and units and things, but you just can't see anything below like his waist. And again, he's wearing a very long, evening gown.
So Kaylin's she's gonna be stooping through, trying to get through everything, not knock anything over, and she's gonna go, "Hello there. Can I tell? I have a higher vantage point. I can't see over the counter."
You see the most fantastic, like platform high-heeled boots that you have ever seen. Like they are just incredible, gorgeous, and even the toenails that peek out at the bottom. Which would be about in the middle of the leg, because where the gnome is. Sparkling red toenail polish in the middle there. Just gorgeous.
Very well manicured. Hello there.
Hey, welcome in. Good day. How are you doing? What can I help you with for? I haven't had a customer. Has it been this week? I don't think I've seen anyone this week. Good to see you.
I'm very glad that we are here. My compatriots and I were recommended to come and visit from the Don, and we were hoping to maybe pick up some supplies. We've been given a very important job for helping some individuals, and we wanted to kind of come in and peruse and see if there's anything that we could, make use of.
Oh, well, I definitely have things around here. I'm never quite sure what I've got or where I've got things. Oh, that's lovely. And he pulls this basket closer to him, and it's full of citrus fruit, and he's just very now focused in on it, and he's moving the fruit around.
Awesome. As we are looking around, is there anything that catches my eye that looks to be
roll a perception check?
useful?
Go ahead.
I suppose I should too, since we're both. I'm not just like standing.
If you
right
want,
here.
if you're not captivated by just the surroundings in general.
25.
Oh,
20.
Holy crap!
Well, I
15.
am captivated because I rolled a 6 plus. It doesn't matter.
I rolled
And what was
15.
Kaylin? Sorry.
15.
15. All right. Kaylin, you definitely glance around and you see some wands on the shelf that you're like, that's unusual. That up on a shelf, you can see some wands. Slappin', you spot the Horn of Valhalla, a rare object, and it's just sort of like haphazardly sitting on some books. It is silver. So if you're welcome to look it up in the Dungeon Master's Guide. A silver horn of Valhalla, just sort of sitting on a pile of books up behind him somewhere. It is easily the most valuable object you can see, aside from a very odd suit of armor over his right shoulder that is pinned to the wall, pinned by several heavy, thick nails, as if it had been crucified and held to the wall. The armor, you're not quite sure what it is. You'd have to do an Arcana check, but you know that this is the Horn of Valhalla. The horn is like legit. You can tell. Like your perception check is strong enough that you're like that. Whoa, that's legit.
So that looks interesting. How much is that?
And he's peeling an orange, and he's like, oh. And he looks around. He's like, oh, what's that doing there? And he grabs the Horn of Valhalla and he pulls it down, and he's like, I could have sworn I sold this last week. And he's like, no, there's no price tag on this. I'll have to check D&D Bay. And he pulls out some papers and he looks through the things, and he's like,
No.
nobody has sold this in a while. How about 9,000 gold? Do you have 9,000 gold?
No, I don't.
Oh, and he puts it back on the shelf and starts peeling his orange. These are good. Do you like oranges? Good for scurvy. Fights the scurvy.
Oh, how much for an orange there?
Oh, I like that mask. Hey, here, you take a slice. And he just throws you a wedge of orange.
I unzip my mouth and
Oh, that's handy. Kinky, aren't you,
I
lad?
designed it that way. I thought it'd be better than having to take my whole thing off. I have some scarring. I'm kind of embarrassed by it, so I just wear this. My name's Perv Mervin. I'm just a little halfling man.
Hey, life is full of scarring, and it's good for you. It gives character. You learn some things. It's good. It's a good part of life.
You seem like a pretty learned guy. You've been around and seen some stuff. Do you happen to know what a Mississippi mud pie is?
Boy, I haven't had one of those since my youth. Delicious.
Oh, yeah. I was wondering, is there anywhere here in this here city who knows how to get one of those?
Well, the malt shop I used to love as a boy is gone by now, sadly.
Yeah,
Tragically.
a different time, am I right?
Right? Oh, boy, if I could tell you some tales of this place.
Well, I mean, it's okay.
Oh, how much time do you have? Pull up the little footstool over there.
I have about an hour and 43 minutes. Go ahead.
Oh, how long have you been in Fairweather?
It feels like about a year now.
Since last year.
We haven't been especially productive, if I'm being completely honest.
Well, it's a town fraught with corruption, as it were. It was a tiefling settlement back in the day, and the humans came and just sort of cocked the whole thing up. It's been an absolute disaster ever since.
Yeah.
The government is just about as corrupt as your friend the Don. It's absolutely fantastic. If you want to get anything done, all you need is a handful of gold.
Let's just back up a second. Did you say cock?
I did.
Oh, you know a good chicken shop around here?
There's a gentleman that fries chicken, I think, around the corner, 2 blocks to the west.
Oh, I've been looking for a gentleman's fried chicken. Maybe I'll check it out.
We definitely will.
Like you, boy.
This little armor behind you there. I'm sorry, I never caught your name. I apologize. Perv introduced him.
I'm Eddie the Wizard. Nice to meet you.
Hi. Hello, Eddie.
When you pointed at the armor, you saw it rattle, and he turns around and he's got this like wooden fly swatter, and he smacks it, and he's like, "Quiet, you! Quiet! Don't you dare do that again!"
Oh, that's interesting. Why are you doing that?
Well, when a piece of armor has lived a life like that one has, you just can't trust it on its own. You don't know. That is the armor of invulnerability.
Oh,
and I'll tell you right now, if it were given the chance, it would definitely lay ruin to a good quarter of this city before it was stopped.
Oh my.
Yeah.
But is that something that you just have it pinned there to protect your shop, or is that something for sale?
It's kind of bragging rights. The other salesmen wish they had it on their walls, but once I pinned it up there, it didn't really draw a lot of attention to the shop, but it does look really nice right there.
It does.
I mean,
it does.
I'm no expert in merchandising or retail anything, but I mean, you got a pretty nice picture window up front. It might help you seeing that, or instead of way in the back of the shop by a bunch of books where no one can even barely see it when they're in here. They roll an 8 perception, but they still don't see anything. Maybe just because they're a little guy.
You seem like a savvy businessman, if ever I found one. Boy, I should have had notes from you when I started this business. Although I didn't really start this business, I sort of stumbled upon it, really.
Well, I gotta say, I mean, you do learn a lot of stuff having your face be dick height.
Oh, tell me about it. Is it Tuesday already?
I don't know. Is it?
I don't know.
I don't even know. I don't even know. I didn't even open the door this morning. I'm surprised it was unlocked. What are you gentlemen looking for? Can I help you in anything? Is there something specific you were looking for? How about some potions? Potions? What are you looking for?
Stuff on the cheaper side.
Let me see here. And he rumbles around and he pulls this wooden crate up and he slaps it on the table. And there's a bunch of little bottles like rattling inside of it, all different colors, and little sparks go off when he sets it down. He's like, I don't know that the labels are right on this one. This one says potion of climbing. I don't know. Does anyone like to climb? I don't know. Here it is. And he sets it on the table. He's like, 50 gold? 50 gold for that one. And he sets it on the table. This is a healing potion. 75 gold. He sets that one on the table. And I swore I had some wands around here somewhere. And then you hear a voice. It sounds like a little girl like crying. All of a sudden, he's like, "Shush!" And he like slaps the box. But you see a little doll like climb out and jump onto the table and then collapse.
Oh no! What happened?
You're like, Susie got away again.
Doozy?
She's just trouble. This is my talking doll, Susie. And it looks like a really crappy Raggedy Ann doll. Like it's just like bedraggled. And he's like, yes, this is a talking doll. You can teach her 6 different phrases that she can mimic. And then she can move within 10 feet of you, like a little toy. She can wind up and move around and say the phrases. But she can't get further than 10 feet away before she collapses. But she is fraught. She's an old toy. She can kind of, act up a little bit. So, but she's a lot of fun. She's a giggle. Do you have any children? You have children?
No,
Not that I know of.
I'm
All right.
thinking for a child sometimes.
Well, then maybe it's good for you. Maybe you would like it. Was it 120 gold for the doll? You like dolls?
Not that much.
Not that much. Yeah, I'm just looking for maybe something that would like bolster my perception. Like if we're in, kind of like a I don't know, obfuscated vicinity of things. Like if I can't see something, I want to be able to tell what it is.
Oh, for a big brute, you like words. You've got a wonderful vocabulary. Fantastic. He starts looking around and rummaging and this and that. Let's see what he's able to find for you. Let's see. He pulls out a wand and he waves it around and like lights and sparkles like shoot across the room. He's like, well, no, that doesn't quite fit the bib. And he sets it down on the table. And then he starts looking around again. And he pulls out a very sparkly looking arrowhead, and he slaps it on the table. He's like, whoo, be careful with this one. If this one goes off, we're all done for. And then he dives back down underneath the table and he fruts around a little bit more. You need the climbing potion. John has hinted at this. No, it's not. This is all randomized, Gordon. I randomized the items in the shop. You never know what you're going to get here.
When he pulled the wand out, did it look like fairy fire?
No, it looked like dancing lights.
Okay.
Did it look like Jubilee?
No vampire though.
Okay.
Without the
different campaign.
Yeah. He comes back up this time. He's wearing a hat with a rat that runs around the rim, and then he sets that off to the side. And he's like, "Well, I don't seem to quite have what you're looking for. I have this necklace," and he lays a necklace down on the thing, and it is the necklace of adaptation. You can look that one up, but basically it gives you immunity to harmful gases and vapors, and you can breathe in any environment. So he lays that out on the. It's also incredibly ornate in a very pearl necklacey style.
Oh boy,
interested?
Yeah,
my attention.
What would be the price on the necklace?
I would say, what do you say, 500 gold? Does that sound reasonable?
I was hoping for something a little bit less. I do have some odds and ends here that maybe I could trade some of these things for. I have some very, very nice weaponry in case you're looking to, like you said, you're a wizard, maybe you're looking to enchant some things. These are perfect. They're open, free of enchantments, ready for you to be able to use.
He waves his arm. He's like, I've got plenty of room here. And he knocks like 10 things off the shelves on either side. Lots of good new things. What do you got?
So I pull out 2 daggers and 2 maces and 2 scimitars from that bag of holding. That they've all been polished up. They're very clean. They've looked very, very nice. Not ornate, not anything fancy, but nice, shiny.
I mean, bland. I sharp pokies. I don't know. I care for much of this.
Like I said, they're ready for your enchantment.
I'll give you 10 gold for the lot.
I feel like this is worth a little bit more than 10. I was hoping that maybe this would knock down the price of that necklace by 100 gold or so.
Now you're bartering. I like this, but you should leave it up to the gimp to do the bartering for you. I think he's got the better way of it.
And I just look down the perf.
And I look over to Stout Slap and I go, I think he's talking about you.
By God, there's another man here. I didn't even see him. Holy cow. You're as silent as the grave over there. My good Lord, man.
He was the one who asked you about the horn. Wait a second.
He asked about the... Wait, oh my goodness, there's 3 of them. He takes his glasses off and he polishes them and he's like...
As soon as he takes the glasses off...
than they were before, but it's fine.
As soon as he takes the glasses off, I look to what fell on the floor. Is there anything reasonably worthwhile that he knocked over?
Let's roll. Why don't you roll an Arcana check and we'll see what you notice about the items he's been pulling out.
Oh, love to.
See how you do.
I love Arcana. Arcana is a 20, dirty 20.
Ooh, the arrowhead is an adamantine arrowhead. It is a critical hit every time it hits something. But you can tell that it is cracked, like it is fractured ever so bit, ever so little. It has a fracture in it. It could be attached to a bolt or an arrow very easily, but it is an adamantine arrowhead.
Okay.
He didn't give us a price on that, right?
He did not.
Do you have any cloaks?
Cloaks. He turns around and there's a whole set of books on the shelf behind him, but when he grabs and pulls, it's almost like the books are made of paper and it's like a wallpaper, and he slides it across and there's like clothing hanging behind it.
Books are typically made out of paper.
Yeah.
Typically.
Cloaks. Oh, I heard cloak. Was it book?
No, cloaks.
Cloaks. Okay, yeah. So there's like a whole like dresser of like clothing hanging. He's like flipping through this.
Oh, I
and he's
misheard
like,
you. I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry. He pulls one out that's like clearly designed for like a fairy. Like it's like a third of the size that you would need, even close to fitting you. He's like, well, I got this one. How's this one?
It's a little tiny.
And he puts it back and he shuffles some more. He's like, I've got this jerkin, and he pulls out like a whole thing of beef jerky. Is this? Like, how'd that get in there? He's like, nope, I don't think anything that would fit you quite right.
Okay.
Nope.
You
Sorry.
have a bag of holding, do you?
Oh, I'll tell you. A couple of friends of mine had 2 of those at one point. That shop doesn't exist anymore, come to think of it. No, I don't have any at the moment. Sorry.
I kind of just nod towards the arrowhead, and Perv, and it's like, is that something that you might be interested in, Mr. Crossbolt Thrower? Or you throw stones? I don't know.
It would definitely be beneficial to him. Maybe I can reverse engineer something from it.
That's what I was thinking too. This arrowhead here is nothing attached to it. It looks like it's got this big crack through the center of it. Will you take 50 gold for it?
It was used in the Goblin Uprising. Beautiful piece, slightly unstable. It worked really well, but has the chance of what's the word? Exploding. Yes, it possibly could on impact explode. Which, hey, you're already shooting at something you don't like. It could be a positive for all I know.
With all of these other things plus another 50 gold, do you think you would be able to trade that?
50 gold plus all. How about 200? Give me 200. I think I think that's reasonable. This thing could really mess somebody up.
69, final offer.
Well, my good sir, I never turned down that kind of opportunity. Oh wait, did you mean gold? Did you mean, is that payment? What was that?
Yeah.
I mean, yes.
No, I can't let it go that cheap. I'm sorry. It's legit. This thing will mess up your enemies. It'll do some damage. You should have seen the skull I dug it out of.
I'm gonna start picking up my weapons, put them back into the bag of holding. We just don't have that kind of money at the moment, Eddie. Sorry.
Totally understand. Totally understand.
We're definitely interested in some of the things that you have, and definitely we'll maybe come back with our other friends. But unless you're able to, come down on the price of some of these things.
I mean, always willing to bargain, like always willing to barter, but have to keep things, have to make some money out of these things.
Yeah, you didn't go down from 200 though.
I mean, it was 400.
You unfortunately kind of showed your hand a little bit when you said you dug it out of a skull, which means you're if you give 1 gold for it, you're making a profit technically.
It was a lot of work. It was a lot of my time digging that thing out. And he was not happy about it the whole time.
Time is money.
Oh,
and
well,
I
okay.
understand.
I think we misunderstood each other. Have a good day.
I'm going to casually try to slide out of the purview of Fast Eddie, and as I do, I'm going to bump into a stack of knickknacks.
A stack of what?
Just whatever doesn't look as
Knickknacks.
expensive. Knickknacks.
Got it. You're gonna knock some things over.
On accident. Kaylin is stooping, trying to keep bumping her head from the top, and almost to the point where like my shoulder is hitting the top of the ceiling. So
I mean, that's fair. Yeah. Let's do an athletics check with advantage. Let's see how you do.
Oh,
it's a wizard.
With advantage, athletics is a 12.
A 12. You knock a couple of books and a spindle onto the ground, and as it lands, he holds out his hand and it hovers in midair. And he's like, "Whoo, boy! Unless you want to be sleeping for the next 60 years, be careful of that sucker."
Is that the Aurora spindle that I've heard so much about?
Well, it is slightly thorny. I'll just say that.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
That way too.
So sorry, and as I'm trying to stack the books up, I take a look at all the covers, see if I see anything worthwhile, and I'm gonna try to pocket one of the books that I knocked over. The one that looks most interesting. All
right, let's do a sleight of hand on that sucker.
We're gonna alienate the magic guy first.
Did I distract
you guys
enough?
won't know.
Did I distract them enough?
Yeah, but we can't go in with you now.
Yeah, you guys get kicked out. We'll have to do all the.
That's probably a good thing either way.
Did I distract them enough when I knocked things over to get advantage?
I mean,
no, you did not.
If you guys hear the printer, let me know, okay?
I rolled a 10, and as I'm trying to like stumble around and pick up this book, I'm trying to see what it is, and
he's like,
gets
"Sir,
mixed up.
That one goes on the third shelf."
It's ma'am, and I put it up there, and I knock everything else over off the top of the shelf, and I walk out.
I'm assuming Slappin' and Perv are following.
Yeah, saying sorry, he's a bit clumsy.
I have a coupon. I have a coupon for that chicken shop if you want one. It's buy one get one.
I go back in and start kind of like jumping towards it.
Yeah, he dangles it. His all of his bracelets jangle as he hands it down to you.
D&D BOGO. That's awesome.
All right. Well, there you guys go. Some things to consider. Some potions and things to in the shop. The shop will change over every time that you guys go in there if you want to go in and check it out again at some point.
It's the best of all the antique shops that don't have anything organized at all.
No, nothing.
And you just get to go look and figure it out. I love it.
No.
Although Eddie was very mean to me.
I want these really expensive items when I'm at level 2 for just 10 gold.
I wasn't even that. I don't even mind that. That wasn't it.
You could pool your money.
Yeah, we definitely could have pulled our money and gotten the arrowhead, but
got an arrowhead.
One single arrowhead is going to make a difference in this next little bit.
Well, he did have a potion of healing that nobody.
And a potion of healing and a potion of climbing. We have a waterfall and a cliff is one of the potential exits out of this thing that you guys didn't even like.
A lot of criticism.
I only have 80 gold. I don't want to spend like 70 of it on a potion of climbing that I might not need.
Potion of healing for 75. Yeah, potion of healing for 75 is 50% higher than a normal potion of healing that we've bought in other places.
Yeah, but you could have bartered. You could talk to him about it. Maybe knock it down a few.
You're right.
It's not us. You deal with your,
That's true. I'm not there. I can shut my face.
You're right.
That's right. I'm not there.
You're about to bang a spider, so let's just
baby.
You're definitely gonna need that potion of healing. That's the only reason why you're thinking.
That was not gonna heal you, Lucian, just for the record.
Right. Precisely.
Once Perv comes back out with his coupon, I guess we'll swing by the chicken shop.
All right.
Go get him his fried chicken, and then I think we're gonna go scope out. I'm gonna ask. It's like, what do you guys think about trying to case the casino, trying to see if we can find anything out and
during the
around.
day, isn't it? So
It
they
is
won't
the
be open.
daytime, correct?
So there's gonna be less people there, even though they're there for the what's it called, but we can still kind of look around and see other entry points or exit points.
Yeah, well, we could go look around outside, but we won't be able to get in.
Yeah, not trying to get in, just trying to see what we can see on the outside. So fried chicken and then stakeout.
Sure.
Got to get grub for the stakeout.
Actually called gentleman's chicken.
Oh, the gentleman's fried chicken. Excuse me, GFC.
All right.
Swing
so
by,
then-
get chicken. I'm gonna
Yep.
pop out the owl to help with perception, kind of keeping an eye on things out and about.
the chicken
Well-
place is so surprised that coupon still exists that they actually just give you all free chicken for one session. That coupon is so old that they're worried that they're going to offend a god by not accepting it.
This fried chicken's got great flavor. trying to boost them up a little bit.
Nectar of the gods.
That's right.
All right, so then we will jump back to the job interviews. Lucian was being escorted by the head of security, Lasky, while Emma was being brought in by Mr. Noah. And so they were basically a little behind each other. So Lucian arrives at the circus first. And for those of you that are unfamiliar, the circus is the centerpiece, or I guess it's off to the corner, but it is the one of the focal points of the casino. It's up near the waterfall on the top level. There's a lower level with the restaurant, but the main floor, the top left corner, is occupied by this circular wall with a door in the center of it, and there's a spider web symbol over the doorway. And it is only open in the evening, so the door is closed right now. As Lasky leads Lucian over to the door, he says, well, the first thing you got to do is you got to meet the boss here. You got to talk to the boss, and we'll see if your credentials are up to snuff, if you're ready for this. And he pounds on the door a couple of times, and then it sort of like opens of its own accord. And inside there are webs hanging from all the ceilings, all the spots from the ceiling. So they hang down at different heights all the way around.
So
And they have a sort of
circus or the
illumination.
circus prep area.
This is the main circus area. So let me bring the map up for you.
And just
It
as you were
is-
describing, I just want to make sure.
Yeah. No, it's a great question. Let me zoom in here for you. Whoa, I don't want that. I want this. Ooh, let's see if I can get here. So you've come out this door, around this corner, and this is the doorway. This, by the way, is the map that you were given from Evelyn, Noah's daughter wife, and it basically shows that there's a door on the side here, but the main door is at the front here, and that's where he knocked and where Lucian went, or Lucian is standing at the doorway. And inside he can see these webs hanging down, and they all have a different sort of iridescence, and they kind of sparkle and light up, even though there doesn't seem to be any natural illumination inside. Across the way, there is a, I guess you would say, stage on the far side. It's got a circular ring to it so that there are seating sort of almost all the way around. But at the lowest level down in the center, there's an entry portal that you can come in underneath. Like there's like a doorway that you can kind of see even from the doorway where you are. So like in this, if you can imagine several circular rings, and the lowest ring, as they descend down, has an entrance sort of underground that comes from this prep area that Evelyn mentioned. So it sort of is underneath the first few rows of seating, if that makes sense. He says, all right, let's go in. And he takes a couple of steps inside. Lucian, are you following? What are you doing? You're muted there. You got to unmute, buddy.
Yeah, I'm following him. I'm walking in with him.
Let me remove this so we can see each other a little better. All right. So on the far side, you can see the webbing gets really intense up against the wall on the far side, away from the rings. But in the center ring, it's pretty open, except up above on the ceiling, there's a lot of webbing as well. And as you get a little bit lower, as you look down a little bit lower, you can see that there's light coming in from that little sort of underground entrance there at the low side. As he goes to the edge where the stairs would lead down ring by ring, a woman starts to descend from up above, up in the webbing. And you can't tell. Is she wearing nothing and just sort of like her skin crawls naturally? Or is she wearing like webbing as clothing and it just sort of moves? She has very slender features, seemingly like almost like more than one eye across the sides of her head, but her features move, they shimmer, they aren't consistent. And she sort of descends down into the center of the ring. And she's got a big smile on her face. And Lasky says, hey, madam, I brought somebody in here to maybe replace some of our guys. And she says, you brought me something very special today. He looks delicious. And Lasky kind of waves you forward to the edge of the upper ring.
Lucia's gonna get eaten.
So do you come to the where he's waving you to the edge of the seats, basically?
Yes.
Okay. When she touches ground, you can see her kind of like trying to get a better look at you from, obviously it's several tiered strata of seats leading down to where she is. If you can imagine a circus having like, a ringed seating all the way around, this is center ring, but it's dropped down by like 3 levels to the center, right?
Mm-hmm.
And she's got clearly like webbing sort of that she has descended from to there. And she says to Lasky, you can leave now. We're very comfortable. And Lasky turns on his heels quickly and goes out and closes the door behind you. She says, come closer. I can't quite see you.
So now I'm left by myself.
Yes.
There's basically a pit, right? But there's seating.
Correct. Yeah.
Go around. I'm on the edge.
Like if you were an audience watching the circus, you would be able to sit in ringed seating all the way down to the center ring.
Okay, so I would go down at least. I go one section down.
She says, "Ooh, you aren't quite what you make out to be, are you?"
Really? Okay.
Can you roll a deception check on her?
Oh, sure. I roll a 9.
He says, you're not attractive, but you do have qualities about you.
Oh, well, thanks. What are those qualities?
You have a glow about you. Come closer. I can't quite see what it is.
I instead of going down, I walk to the side. And I said,
are you going, like, if it's a ring, are you going
go around? Yeah, I'll go like left or right, whatever. I'll go right.
You got to pick one. Okay. So
right,
because right would go, I'll show you again. Right would send you like, where's the map? I'll bring it up. Would send you towards the waterfall this way. Can you see my?
Mm-hmm.
Versus left would send you around towards the. I guess there's a door here towards the animals. Yeah, so you're going right this way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just so I know. And what is it you said? Sorry.
So I would go that way, and she said, "I'm like, you don't seem to be what you to seem. I have a glow," and I was like, "Really, a glow? Is there a color to this glow? Is it pleasing to you?"
There's something about it that is intriguing. Usually they only bring me a drow to play with, but that's not what you are. You've risked a lot coming here.
Well, I wanted to see what was going on here. I wanted to see what was in the circus.
Aren't you a cheeky boy? Come a little closer. I can't see what it is. You're carrying something.
I'm carrying something.
Yeah, hepatitis.
Possibly.
Right. So how many rings are there to this pit?
Good question. Let me double check.
We've
So
come down at least 2.
so there's the upper, then you went 1 down, 2, 3, 4. So she's at the 5th of ring, basically. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So the entrance level would be, 5, and then 1, and then you went to 2, and she's at 5.
Okay. So yeah, I'm here. So you think I'm carrying something? What do you mean?
It's right there in your pack.
Hmm.
What does he have?
And she does like a little thing with her hands, and you can feel something move in your backpack.
Oh.
Ooh.
Right. So I'll drop down
That's
one
a
more
naughty
level.
that's a naughty little trinket that you have there.
Hmm. So I drop down one more level. Tell me, what kind of trinket do I have?
She says, something that doesn't quite belong here, but it does look like fun. And then you can see, actually, no, roll a perception for me. Roll a perception. Let's see how well you're doing.
15.
You see movement behind her in the far corner. So now you've moved enough to the right that the far corner and then her and then you are in like a direct line. And behind her, you see a giant spider, like in a web behind her, slowly lowering itself to the ground.
Okay, so she just looks like a slender woman with maybe multiple eyes.
I mean, a drow for certain.
A drow,
yes.
But she looks like a woman. She doesn't look like
correct
half spider. There's
her eyes are the most unusual quality, and her skin clothing, but that's about it. Yeah.
So, okay, so if I keep moving in my direction, I'll end up near that thing, right?
I mean, if you went all the way around, you would have to go another 180 degrees around the circle to get to that. You are exactly as far as you could possibly be from it at this point.
Right. So I said, she's for something in my backpack. It's what she's making it move. And I see a big spider behind her.
Correct. These are the facts.
Oh, just the facts, ma'am. Just the facts. So then So I said, I see I kind of stopped moving towards the left a little bit. And I'm saying, oh, I see we have a little pet there.
Oh, this is not a pet. This is my friend.
Really?
Illyris, come closer. And the spider like scurries right up behind her and sort of like nuzzles against her.
Oh, very cute. What's your friend's name?
This is Illyris. She's the star of my show.
Really? What does Illyris do?
Oh, why don't you come a little bit closer and I'll tell you all you want to know.
No, I for now, I seem okay where I am now.
I'm curious why someone like yourself would risk life and limb and come right into my lair like this.
Again, I was just interested, very interested. What was going to see the circus? I've been to the casino, but never the circus. I just wanted to know what was there. Plus, I needed a job.
All right. Can you roll? Let's see. Do you feel like it's deception or persuasion? You can pick one, whichever you like.
I'll do deception.
Okay.
Because I got a big old 9 last time. Oh, that's an 18 this time.
18. There's some truth in this, I think. And then she waves her fingers again, and you feel it move in your backpack again. She's like, but your backpack tells a different story.
Really? I like stories.
Why don't you show me what you brought for me?
I, best of my knowledge, I didn't bring you anything.
That doesn't feel true.
Really? So
Yes.
all right. So I'm still like 3 away from her. I feel this thing crawling in my back. I want to know what's going on too. So I reach over. So I remove the backpack because I have a backpack, right? And I put my hand in and I pull out. Oh, it's moving.
Instantly, you feel something grab you, and when you pull your hand out, you're holding the golden hand you took from the museum. It is grabbed onto you. It is like hanging onto your hand, like it's handshaking you.
Cool.
And she is just smiling. She's like, "Oh, ooh, my, what is this?"
It's my friend.
It lets go of you and just falls to the ground and is frozen again.
Oh, so I put my backpack on and I pick it up.
So you're holding it?
Now I'm holding it.
She's like,
so this is my friend.
She's like, that's nobody's friend.
Oh, as of now, it's my friend.
Is it? I'll tell you what.
What?
Would you like to play a game of chance with me?
Ooh. As long as I don't have to throw any dice.
No, you don't have to. And she holds out her hand, and a die appears in her hand. She's like, I can roll it for you.
Tony's writing a new character.
I feel like you're not telling me everything, and you can keep your naughty little secrets if you would like. I have a feeling this could be a whole lot of fun.
So every game has a wager. What's the wager?
Oh, I'm so glad you know how to play. You can wager either that trinket or yourself. Either one would be a marvelous thing to risk.
What do I get?
I have all sorts of ways I could help you. I don't quite know what you're here for, but I can guess. I know that Noah is quite a naughty boy, and I'm certain he's made some enemies along the way, and I get the feeling that maybe you're here to mess with him.
What is your relationship with Noah?
Oh, he's a bauble. He's just a fun thing to play with. This casino is, well, it's a web of its own, isn't it? And I catch things and I play with things, and he brings me delicious treats.
What does Noah get from these delicious treats?
He gets to play at being important, and occasionally he needs to be slapped on the wrist, and perhaps you are the perfect hand to do it.
So this has been going for a while. Like,
yes.
Where am I at in this?
So you arrive at the doors, and Lasky is standing outside, and Noah sees Lasky standing outside the door, and he knows. You could see him instantly stop and stiffen. And he's like, "Oh, I'll leave you here with Lasky. It's gonna be a little bit. It can't. I'll be back. I'll be back." And he leaves you with Lasky at the door.
So,
and Lasky is just sort of standing, arms crossed, in front of the door.
So, perception check on him. Is he clearly afraid of what's inside? I guess is what I'm trying to perceive.
Go ahead.
Where's my perception? 14.
Yeah, beads of sweat and a hurried shuffling away from the door is okay. Clear, for sure. Would you like to play? Now,
Lasky hasn't seen me till now. Before you go, just one last thing before I go back to Tony. Lasky has just now seen that this is a woman that's been brought in, like correct. A female drow. How does he react to me?
He's very much just like he's in his place. He's standing in front of a door, and he's just kind of standing there.
All right, go back to Tony dying. Got it.
She says, I realize I don't even know the fake name you gave to Lasky when you came in.
Actually, I don't remember the
I don't remember what name you used either.
Bob.
It was Bob, I think.
It was
Bob.
Yeah.
I think that's right.
Yeah, Bob.
Well, Bob, shall we play?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Oh, goody.
So how's this game played?
She's like, I'll roll a die, and we will see what prize you win. And I will. Let's see. Let's find out what happens.
How does he know if he loses?
Yeah, how do I know if I win or lose?
Everybody wins and loses something. Let's see here. Let's move this one to the big square. And I will. I'll do like this. There we go.
Gonna die.
I'll have to build another character.
I'm glad I got John's ASMR voice. Hey, did the Rams win? Is my dad in a bad mood tonight?
They're still playing. They're in overtime.
Okay.
Okay,
So
I gotta make the screen bigger so I can see what this is. Is that 13, 14? 10.
That is a 10.
Okay.
So she says, I have a treat for you.
Oh my God, he stole office supplies from the school.
I did no such thing. Come on now. And you see her hold up an earring. And she says, now let me give you your treat. She beckons you forward.
I won an earring.
Yes.
I said, before I go down there, what is my treat?
I have it here for you.
So I say, okay, it's fair is fair. So I walk down to get my treat.
Sure. You come closer and you are able to discern that her outfit is made of spiders that are all moving in and among each other. So there's a constant sort of movement about her body. She reaches out and affixes, and you now have an earring. She attaches it to your ear, and she's kind of shaking with excitement and watching the gold hand in your hand the whole time that she does it. And she says, ooh, now you'll be able to hear me whenever I want to whisper to you, and you'll be able to whisper to me whenever I want to whisper back. So we can have our own private little chats.
Nice. So how I know that I know this will make you happy, but how does this help me?
The good news is you're hired. You are now an employee of the Afterlife Casino.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
I'm excited to hear how you perform at your job.
Believe me,
so
I guess you'll find out now.
Yeah. The spider over her shoulder is like much big. It's a giant spider, so it's looming over her. It's massive. Think Shelob or Shelob, sorry, from Lord of the Rings, just this big hairy black beast sort of looming over her, drooling. And she says, if you ever decide you tire of your trinket, come back and I would happily take it for you.
Very cool. So I guess since I'm hired, I better go get to work.
I will also do you this one favor. I will keep your secret. Nobody need know that you aren't who you pretend to be, Bob.
So I take her hand and I kiss her hand.
Ooh.
Roll to avoid spider.
He's like shaking as you do it with excitement. I hope we get to play again, Bob.
Oh, till next time. What do I call her? What do I call you?
I'm
Bob?
Ingrid.
Ingrid. Ooh.
This is all for you, Chaos. You can enjoy it, buddy.
Didn't we hear that before? Yeah. Ooh, that's mommy. Okay. And I look her in the eye. I say, till next time.
She says, toodaloo.
Toodaloo. And I walk away.
So she watches you back all the way out. And when you get to the door that you came in, I'm assuming that's where you're going to go back out again.
Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. I put the hand back in my backpack before I go through the door.
Everybody. Okay. You open the door and Lasky turns to see you and he sees the earring and he's like, all right, wait over here, pal. We'll get to you in just a second. And he points like over to a stool off to the side.
Okay.
And then he says, I got one more for you. And she's like, shush. Ooh, this is a day of days. and she waves towards Emma with her hand.
Okay. So Emma walks in and takes can I do a perception check to see if there are other spiders? Is basically, I see the giant one. I want to see like what else did I perceive? I perceive jack squat because that's a
I'm gonna say you are so wrapped with past life trauma, like the previous existence of your life, the hatred maybe of Lolth and family, and being in this place is taking you back to your childhood in some really awful ways.
okay.
So you're not enjoying it. You come inside the doors and she waves her hand quickly and the doors slam shut before Lasky can even say anything else. And so the room is closed off.
Okay. I walk down to like the first break or whatever.
Oh, okay. She says, it's been a long time since I've had a woman come to visit with me.
Well, it's nice to see that there's actually appropriate power in this place.
You speak all the right words. Would you roll? I don't know if it's deception. It feels like performance in some way, but I'll let you choose whichever you want.
They're the same. 23.
Oof. She's like, you seem like a kindred spirit to me. A sister of chaos.
Let's just say I was raised close to Loth.
How is your faith now?
Well, if things were good, I would probably not be here, but maybe this is a path back.
Well, you have definitely arrived at your ascension. This is a place where I could see you doing lots of good or some fun bad as well. What is it that brought you here?
Unfortunately, circumstances beyond my control forced me to Fairweather. And now I'm trying to find my place and hopefully find a path forward.
I could certainly help you find this path. I do enjoy.
As we're talking, I slowly descend toward her. Like I'm not like not like in a hurry, just like slowly, just kind of
no fear,
without fear, just like
without
conversationally fear. Moving in her direction.
Okay. You know, you see the spider behind her starts to back away from you a little bit as you're coming down the stairs. You know, it's, you know, for whatever reason, it takes some tentative steps backwards. But she's not moving. She's just sort of watching you the whole way.
Yeah, nothing threatening. Just as we're having a conversation, I'm just very slowly working my way down that way.
She says, what do you think of our little establishment?
It seems to be the center of power in our little community here in Fairweather that we seem to have carved out. And now I can see why.
Well, We certainly want to help those faithful few find their best lives. And if it can help sow some fun for everyone, why not?
Sounds like a wonderful idea.
It truly is. And really, what is more in keeping with the teachings of Loth than gambling, than risk and the chaos of risk?
Absolutely. I can totally see why you've backing this particular venture.
I find it curious that you've arrived here today the same time as that the previous fellow that was in here. Did you know him?
No, I'm afraid I don't know him, although he looked a little not like he fits it.
Let's roll. I'm going to have you roll a deception on that one
Okay.
specifically because she was looking for that question.
21.
Oof. Yes, he is an oddity, but I do like to collect precious jewels. What is it you think you could offer us?
Well, mostly I was looking to see what you could offer me, but I have a large, let's say for no older than I am, I've been forced to live several lives in several places. So I have a variety of skills, most of which people outside our community probably don't appreciate very much, but we do what we can.
Well, let's see how valuable you are. How do you feel about risk?
Well, life is full of it.
And she pulls a die from her hand and she says, I feel like playing a game.
Someone's going to make a new character. Someone's going to make a new character.
Absolutely, Mike. And what game is it that we're playing?
We're playing the game of life together. Let's see if we have the perfect position for you and perhaps what we could do for one another.
And what are the rules of this game?
Oh, the usual sort. Risk and reward.
Well,
You're putting yourself at my whim, and perhaps Loth will shine upon you.
Yes. That I understood. I like a little risk as much as anyone, but I also like to understand the rules so that I know what risk I'm actually taking. And at this point, I've gotten to the bottom, but I've stopped at the edge. I've not started across the ring to her. I've stopped at the edge of the ground floor.
Okay. Life has beginnings and endings and all things in between. And what you are risking is all of this, all of the possibilities, good and bad, for your future. I hold them here in my hand.
Yes, but you have a die that you're, I assume, going to roll, and you're going to tell me what I get with the number, but I don't know what any of the numbers mean. So you could tell me anything without me knowing how the game is played. That seems like a unnecessary risk.
High would be good for you, and low might not be as good for you.
Well, let's see. I just want to. Yeah, I'm not going to try any of that. I don't believe. So, do you roll or do I?
Ooh, if you're brave enough, you may roll for yourself.
I don't know if I'm that brave.
she's like balancing it on the back of her hand, rolling it across her knuckles.
I'm just trying to think but it doesn't really work that way. So the way that I could actually add to my role, but it doesn't.
Influence the role.
Yeah, it doesn't really work that way. Like the way this is set up.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah. Well, no, but I have like inspiration or whatever and stuff, but like that allows you to add to a role, but that doesn't really. This is not the way this game.
You have inspiration. What is that?
Well, it's more that just a bardic inspiration.
Ah,
But it's more of me giving it to someone. But like,
does
in
it
this case,
it mention
yeah, it
anything
doesn't
about being
really-
able to give it to yourself?
It doesn't really say.
What does
No,
it say?
other than yourself, so it doesn't matter. Okay.
Other than yourself. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, you could give it to her and have her roll, I suppose.
Yeah, but that kind of defeats the purpose of the game.
But are you helping yourself or helping her when you do it?
Yeah, that's
Uh,
And you say, and what? You say high would be good for me, and low would be bad.
hmm.
But what is good for me? I'm very curious to see how you define such things.
Well, perhaps I will be able to answer questions for you or grant you favors. Or perhaps you will do the same for me.
At this point, let's see. I'm trying to think. I'm
You
trying to think
needn't
how
play
Emma
if you
would
don't
handle this
wish.
at this point.
You're welcome to go on your way if you choose.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
You're welcome to go on your way if you choose.
It's just, I will say that I've found myself in multiple situations where I was no longer in control of my own destiny, and I don't know that I particularly want to be in that situation again.
Mm,
Although you do
that does sound like a delicious truth.
provide an intriguing option.
I promise not to influence anything. I enjoy the opportunity of it all.
Oh hell, that's all right then.
You can do a perception or whatever check on her.
Yeah,
if
let me
you wanna.
do an
insight. Insight.
Insight.
would be
Yeah,
more
let me do an insight on that.
Yeah.
That's not going to tell me much. That's a 12.
12.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you certainly don't get any additional deception vibe from her more than normal, but you definitely
More than what
feel
I
like-
know of a priestess of Lolth already.
Yeah, you can tell she would not be unhappy with your success or unhappy with your failure. That it would all delight her regardless.
I'm just trying to decide if this is worth it because it appears that Lucian is in, and whether Emma would take this risk.
Yeah, I mean, you can do a perception on whether or not you saw his earring when he came out, but you definitely, I would say, it'd be
Well,
hard
I heard
to
him
miss
tell
the
him to
way.
wait.
Yeah, it'd be hard to miss Lasky's response to Lucian when he came out.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at. It's like, is that we have an inside person. My deception to keep her from connecting him to me worked, or appears to have worked, as far as I know. So I'm just trying to decide how she would handle this. Because the last thing she wants is to be co-opted by someone in the clutches of
Or
Lolth.
specifically by Lolth, I'm sure.
By Lolth. This is like, she despises this game.
Yeah. I'm impressed you rolled as well as you did on that deception because I was expecting her to pick up on your dislike of the god.
Well, it is a +6.
Yeah, no, you did a great job. You did a great job.
So,
She goes,
yeah. She's like, I think perhaps I'm not ready to return to the fold just yet. Lolth has not always been kind to me.
Loaf
Despite what-
never promises kindness.
Well, of course not. But putting myself in a position to be instantly indebted to others as soon as I arrive in town seems like unnecessary chaos.
Well, I am impressed, if nothing else, with your moxie for coming all the way in here.
Well,
You
I
clearly
was
have
curious
courage.
to see how this would play out, and what would be what it was, what the how you played your game,
Well,
and whether it
please
was a game
know
I was willing to play.
the die goes inside of her hand, and a small token coin appears in her hand instead, and she flicks it to you, and she says, all you need to know is you can show this coin at the entrance if you ever wish to have a conversation again in the future.
I will keep that in mind. Thank you very much. And I will turn to start to slowly walk away.
She starts to like ascend back up on her webbing, and the big spider is gone at this point. He's disappeared, or she, sorry, has disappeared. The doors open easily when you get there, and Lasky is waiting for you when you come out. And he looks you over and is kind of like,
we were just as soon as he starts to look me over it.
Yeah.
It seems we were unable to come to an agreement today, maybe in the future. And with that,
okay.
And that's what I'll say. I'll assume he would at that point would like motion me that out.
So he nods and he closes the door behind you, and he says, all right, well then both of you follow me this way, and he starts leading you back towards the docks, and he escorts Emma toward the dock and says, gestures to the ferryman who's waiting there. He's like, they'll take you back wherever you want to go.
Thank you. And she gets on board.
Okay. And then he points to Lucian. He's like, you, bud, follow me. You're muted, but it's good.
Yeah.
He leads Lucian back to the clerk, Hollis, who is at his desk, and he sort of roughly opens the door, and he's like, hey, Hollis, sign this Jamoke up. He's our new security guy. And he waves you into the room and closes the door behind you. And we're gonna leave you there, filling out 401k paperwork, and
They have a good health plan.
yeah, you're gonna be doing your
forms of ID for your
your I-90 or whatever. You're filling out all your your W-2 forms and things, and getting your uniform, and getting you're watching a puppetry training video while they're giving you information on this new occupation. Emma is ferried back and left at the docks, and the ferryman goes immediately right back.
As I'm on the ferry, and it's just me and the ferryman.
Correct, yeah.
Do I notice anything about the ferry guy? Is there anything different about him compared to just the regular security?
Go ahead and roll, yeah.
Oh, wait. It's during the day, and I'm outside, right? Yeah.
Correct.
I have to roll with disadvantage. 13.
He's definitely an older drow. You can tell he's a little more weathered, a little more wrinkled, a little more hunched over, but he definitely still seems like he's got sinewy strength, skinny kind of guy, but he doesn't seem like he's very chatty.
Okay.
Give him a coin. You gotta pay the
No,
ferry.
not that guy. Yeah. Give the ferryman a coin.
So he drops you off. He seems very skilled at his task, and he moves the ferry very easily, and it gets you back to the dock.
If he drops him off and I'm by myself, I thank you. I just tell him thank you, and I toss him a silver.
I believe that triggers something. So let me just double check.
Oh.
No, I just want to verify that I'm right on my memory with my memory on that.
Okay. Interesting.
Let's see down here. Thought there was something about that. I just want to make sure.
Toss the ferryman a coin.
There was something about it. I just wanted to. I didn't want to forget it.
Okay.
Well,
it is the Afterlife Casino, so
it is. Let's see here. If where is it? Ride. Any character who tips the ferryman gains a point of inspiration.
Oh,
so
nice.
you have
There you
gained
go.
a point of inspiration.
Nice. All right.
So there you go.
I'll use that hopefully at some point when I need it.
All right, so he drops you off, heads back in, and we'll jump back to the other three, and I will assume that Lucian is stuck getting training for a while, so the four of you can meet up back at the apartment. Is that where I'm assuming you're
Well,
all
they were
heading?
going to be scouting around the casino. So
Oh,
they probably
okay.
would see me come out.
That
Yeah,
they
we were-
would. Okay,
We
there
were
you go.
casing the casino. I've got the owl kind of helping, kind of floating around a little bit, different perception. Just trying to see if there's anything that maybe looks like another entry point or something, like either entry or escape that we could take advantage of if the plan, whatever the plan that we come up with, goes awry.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you could roll. What is it? It wouldn't be insight. It would probably be perception. Yeah.
Yep. Do you want all three of us?
I mean, if you're all out there doing it, yeah, you could all roll.
Do you want me to roll for the owl too?
I'll tell you what. Why don't you just roll with advantage for the both of you? How's that? One time for the both of you with advantage.
Okay.
Because I'll assume that it is giving you advantage.
That'd be a 16.
Okay. And perv and slapping.
14.
Sorry, was that 19?
9.
9. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that the owl definitely gets a good view of the waterfall and can kind of see I suppose that you could rappel down the waterfall and into the restaurant if you wanted to. That the entrance to the restaurant does open behind the waterfall. So if you truly wished to go that route, you could climb up and over. Oh, I can hear you breathing into the mic again. Sorry. So that's an option that the owl is able to spot for you. But everything else is kind of the way you saw it earlier, as far as the ferryman and the river being the primary entry point.
Okay. As soon as I see Emma, I'm gonna point. It's like, where's Lucian? I'm gonna send a message and point to Emma, and I say, where's Lucian at?
I'm just gonna reply. The spider ate him.
Sounds about right. We're
No, he
wrong.
seems to have gotten gainfully employed.
all right, perfect. We've been scouting. There's really nothing other than the ferry and the waterfall. Do you want to reconvene with the Don or at the apartment?
How did we leave things with the Don? I don't remember. I would say reconvene. What did we tell? I don't know what we told Lucian before. Probably the apartment until we catch back up with Lucian when he gets done.
Yep. So back to the apartment.
Okay. Lucian, you get your training, and one of the items they give you is a mace.
Get a mace.
Yeah. So let me double check what we're talking about here for weapons. 146. I don't know if you have any skill at using a mace.
I have proficiency with weapons type of thing.
Yeah, that should probably work for it. Let's see, it is
Hand,
considered
rapier, scimitar.
Depends on what kind of weapon.
a mace.
Is that a simple weapon?
Yeah, it doesn't have any properties for that.
So
there.
a simple weapon. I'm okay with a simple weapon.
Mace. Let's see what it says here. I have not read up on maces in a while, so let me.
Yep.
How do I add a mace?
It's a simple weapon, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a bludgeoning weapon. It's not very complicated. You hit them with the round end. So it is a 1d6 bludgeoning tool.
All right, so I have to put that in my hand, right?
Yeah, it's a one-handed tool. It's not a two-handed weapon.
All right. All right. So I have to, so in my attack thing, I got a dagger and a rapier. I got to put that into my.
You could have that on you.
Yeah, if you had two-handed weapon, otherwise you'd be at a disadvantage to try to use two weapons. But most of the guards are carrying maces. They tell you you're allowed to carry other weapons if you so choose, but that most of them don't want to kill people by stabbing them. They want to just club somebody down if they're being
kill someone by bludgeoning them.
Yeah, better to
there you go.
skull
Yeah,
them,
knock 'em
than to
out.
stab them. Yeah, that's their motto.
All right, I just added it. Okay, cool.
And they give you your own security badge.
Sweet.
So now you have a third one in the group inventory. I don't know where the other two landed.
I think they're
Kalen's
currently
got
in the
both
bag
of them.
holding. Or,
No.
Oh, Kalen's got one and
Oh.
Slappin's got one.
Okay.
Okay, so now there's 3 in your crew inventory, and Emma does have this coin with spiders on one side and a web on the other. As far
So,
as
yeah, as soon as,
engraved on
like,
the coin.
before Lucian would return, as soon as the group would get back, I would
Yeah.
tell them about what's in the circus, and that she
Ingrid?
wasn't kidding when she said we need to avoid the circus.
But the thing is, I haven't told you yet that her mother is the spider, or the chick.
Huh?
You remember that?
It's not really clearly said who is.
No, it's right here. I have it written down.
She said
She is
it's her friend, is what she
She
said.
is
to
the
Spider.
mother of the statue of
Yeah,
Evelyn is
Al-
the mother of the
of Alan.
person that's trapped in the statue.
Yeah.
Correct.
Ingrid is the
But
Power
Evelyn's
of Casino is
Evelyn's
in the circus.
mother.
Mage uses woman Ingrid mother. Don wants the statue brought back.
I'm not going to try to decipher your notes. That's not going to be my goal here.
Okay.
She is a mother. Yes.
Yeah, but Evelyn didn't say Ingrid was her mother because Evelyn is only half drow.
Then how did I get that?
I don't know.
How did you get that?
I don't know. I got to watch last week's show.
So they tell you, Lucian, that you're supposed to be back a little bit before sundown and to start your first shift of the night.
Be back at sundown. Okay.
Yeah, you'll be at. That's when they're expecting you to be back for work. It's like, midday at this point. So you have a few hours to get back and chat with everybody about so you guys as a group can use the next little bit here for strategizing how you want to do. Now, remember the tournament is due to end tomorrow night, not tonight. So you have 2 nights while the tournament is still happening before a winner is announced and the prize given away.
Okay, so we scouted last night, but we need to scout again tonight to try to figure out exactly what the heck we're going to try to do. Okay. And Lucian, with his key, it'll be key to see where his key can actually get him and where it can't. Like, in terms of, like, where he's allowed to go, even though he has a key.
I'm just going to be opening doors all over the place.
Why don't you do let's do I don't know if it's a history.
Well, I assume they would have
insight.
told you.
I was going to say, I just don't know how well he remembers it.
That's why I've been writing it down.
Well,
Let's don't help
we've
that.
had mixed
Clearly.
results.
It would have happened during those training sessions. That you
They
just finished.
did teach you that the security card you've got opens all security doors. There's no variety to the security cards. There's only one kind of card.
Sweet.
Once everybody does get back to the apartment, we'll break down what old Fast Eddie kind of info gave us to make sure that Lucian and Emma both know how helpful that venture was, at
Sure.
least initially.
And not to go with you because you got a trespass warrant on you.
No, he never said don't come back. I just knocked
Okay.
over a few things. It's not a big deal. But I definitely think we need to head back to the casino tonight to figure out where we're gonna try to get try to figure out how we're gonna get to the money, because I think still the best idea for the trophy is to snag it on the way out.
Well, just cause a distraction somewhere and then swap real quick.
Yeah, like during that process of them leaving,
Yeah.
either on the ferry or
So Kaylin's saying do the swap after the person has been given the prize versus
okay.
switching it on the mantle.
I mean, I feel like on the mantle it's going to be under more scrutiny than once the person has it. I don't know. I'm at this. throwing it out there with the group now that everybody's back. We got a few hours. We just got a little bit of time before.
Well, that's where tonight is like going into.
So you wanted to do the job of getting. All right. So we have two jobs. We have to get the statue, and we have to get the money.
Mm-hmm.
The money. Well, I'm assuming this symbol here means that's
Yes.
where the money is.
We got to get
That's
to the
where it
money.
is. And the money is in several treasure chests that are magically linked to the casino floor, where dealers can, or people at the tables can be putting coins in, and they'll appear in those chests, and they can withdraw funds as needed for gamblers and give them the funds.
So basically, we have two jobs to do. So I guess we have to split the team. And if we're supposed to go,
Well, it'd be very conspicuous if we were walking around with a security guard all night.
Right.
Yeah, you're
Or
going to be working. We'll try to.
unless I get you a cuff.
message so we can talk to you while you're working. But you
Right.
can't,
But
like,
what I'm saying is, all right, it'll be okay. So one, we have to go through multiple friggin' chests. So I'm assuming we have to carry multiple amounts of money.
we got the bag of holding.
Exactly. So who has the bag of holding?
I do, but
Okay,
anybody could have the bag of holding. Like
Okay.
I
whoever's
know,
back
yeah.
there. Yeah.
So all right. So that needs time to do. But the idea is we have guards. I think there was like 7 or 8 guards or
you know
something.
exactly how many guards there are now.
There are 8. You are the 8th.
Yeah, because that guy that we captured, he said there was a certain amount during the day and during at night.
Correct.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, 3. Yeah, and 7.
Well,
Okay.
it says 7 main floor guards, 3 to 4 are in the back.
Right.
Correct.
So what
they
I'm saying
replaced
is,
everybody. We
Right.
wiped out 4 of them, and they replaced all 4 today, or they just replaced 1
Only
today.
2 of those were guards. The other 2 were just thugs. They were
right.
I mean,
So I'm
They were
thinking,
employees.
I'm thinking we have to actually do 2 jobs at one time.
Yes.
So
Yes, we all know this. We have to steal and we have to get the statue, Tony.
right.
They
but-
also don't have to be done at exactly the same time.
Well, if we can get a distraction,
right.
I mean, one of them could be used as a distraction for the other one.
that's what I mean. You could do them both at the same time as you have a
I want to set the laundry on fire. I think that's the best way
Oh.
to make it a district. Only because there's no cameras in there, and you can go in one door and go through out the spa door, and that's away from the money, and it would bring everybody's attention away from the trophy.
out the spa door. What are you talking about?
You
The
want me to bring up
laundry.
map? Do you
There's
want
a
me to show
back
you?
door. The back door of the spa has a door to the laundry.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Bring it
There's
up.
no
Yeah.
cameras facing the laundry either way. There's one in the lounge.
Yeah, but it's on the opposite side of where we need to be.
He's
Correct.
talking about this section,
Right.
Yeah.
So there's one in the well, it's on my screen. There's one in the tournament. There's one in the lounge. There's one in the far corner near the circus, and there's one near the games. And so this area here, we have the spiral staircase to the restaurant, and the laundry, and the back of the spa. There's no cameras at all facing that at all. So
Right.
that is a spot of weakness. We could actually make that the diversion.
Right.
Or am I thinking it's too hard?
No.
Right. So that's a place of diversion, right? You go in through the stairs, you light the fire, you go out the spa, nobody knows the difference. And then if that makes a big enough mess, that may pull guards from the back rooms, security, whatever, right? And from the tournament. And you're doing so, you can actually get the money without, if someone with a badge can get the money. We have remember, we have multiple outfits, right?
Well, we also have additional outfits. that are
Right.
not-
So we can do 2 people getting the money and have the other 3 figuring out how to get the thing. I mean, but if you want to do take the chance of getting the guy who wins it, then we can do that too. But if we make a big enough mess going on there, we can actually do both jobs at
Well,
the
I
same
would think
time.
we want to do, and we'll have to see what we can figure out on our scouting trip tonight. But I would think we would want to, if given the opportunity, we would want to swap the statue before the winner if we got an opportunity. But if not, then we would jump the winner.
So do you think Eddie would have something that could mimic or make an illusion of, which I'm like grasping because I don't know what John is even thinking of a statue?
We have a replica statue.
Oh, then there you go. Then we have the replica statue already.
Were you here last week?
If it's not in my notes,
Evelyn,
Even if it is in your notes.
Evelyn's
We got
brother's
Evelyn's
son
statue. Yeah.
had a statue mocked up, like a model.
Okay.
So she had one already. That she
oh yeah,
gave
bring
me.
the statue. Okay, yeah, all right, I got it here. So then half the job is done on the statue.
Yeah.
The hard
easy
part's
part
done,
is done,
yeah.
yes.
We still need a second bag of holding. I'm sorry, we do to make this work.
Well, yeah, because we need a bag of holding to swap the statues.
Yeah.
And we need a bag of holding to get the gold. So yes, it's
I still think that if we split it a little bit differently and get the gold a different time than the statue, it makes it easier for us. It's still two jobs. It's just we're not doing it twice at the same time.
I just like
I think if we do them too far separate, security will ramp up and the other one may not be available.
Yeah.
I think the statue, like just assuming that we're not knowing who potentially wins that thing or that we're just going to be able to jump some guy. We don't know what we're going to be dealing with once someone has the statue.
Right.
Idea.
As opposed to if we can get everyone looking the other way and make a swap, then nobody knows.
Yeah, because if they get hit for one job, they're going to up the idea would be to up the security in the friggin' building. So right now we know what the security is because they're thinking nothing's going to happen. So the idea, so that would be the best time to do both jobs.
Yeah.
Oh, perv.
I got an idea.
Okay.
Since you are on the security team and you can theoretically move around without being questioned, what if we intentionally bring to attention the statue being missing to bring attention to that to distract from other things and you sneak in the back and grab the money?
Okay. So that would be the diversion that the statue is being missing.
We're already doing something that is inherently going to cause a panic and an uproar and a lot of confusion. So why not just use that to our advantage?
So we need to figure out a way we need to cause a distraction that allows us to swap the statue. And then as that's happening, as soon as we have the statue, then have him draw attention to the fact that the statue is now missing. Or it's not the correct statue. That something's wrong.
Right.
But how? Okay.
So do we need a diversion first to make
We're
the
gonna
second
need
diversion of the
we
statue
need
not
something
being
that
there?
gets everyone not looking in that room when you're not going to be able to just walk up and go with a whole tournament going on in
You
there.
may.
Okay,
I mean, you may.
John, is the statue just out in the open or like the other times?
We didn't really investigate that.
Right.
first.
It's
We
on
gotta
a
investigate
mantle.
that
We don't
tonight.
know how guarded it was.
I can't remember who was investigating that area. Was it
We
Slapping?
went in. What did it say? We went into the room, and you.
I'm fine to-
described that there was
I was
a
just gonna
tournament
have whoever
going
went in
on,
that room
and
roll a
there was
history check to
statue
see if
against
they
the
remember.
far wall, but we never walked over to the statue to investigate it. I thought you said the guards were by the door and not by the statue, though.
There was one by the door and one by the statue, if I remember.
Is that what it was?
Yeah. There's a guard at the door and there's a guard, and it says gold statue prize. Yeah. And it's okay. Is it a step down going into the tournament room?
Let me double check.
Oh, it looks like I have stairs with an arrow going down.
Yeah, you go down one step into the main, into the game.
It was like there was because there was people watching the tournament that were on the outside of the room.
Correct.
Plus,
tables were lower.
I don't know that. I don't know that.
This is
Yeah, so we need somebody to look at. We need to look at the tournament room because we've never actually stepped foot in that place.
No, we did.
Somebody did. I can't remember who it was.
I went in there.
Emma or
Slappin'
Slappin'?
and I went in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's both
If you
of us.
want,
But we
I
didn't
can-
pay any attention. We weren't necessarily paying any attention to the statue. Like
Yeah.
we were seeing what was going on in that room. Like how many people were in it? What the?
All right. So, can you describe the tournament room again? If we already know what the tournament room looks like.
Why don't we? Because we weren't
can
really
jump.
looking for it. Now that
yeah.
Yeah, we
going to
weren't
go
really
back
looking
and scope out the place, we probably need to.
We're gonna have to go back tonight and scout again. So
Okay.
that we can finalize our plan for the next night.
I mean, you work there. You could ask,
Well, yeah, you're
passing,
work there. You
you
can
know.
walk around when you get there.
yeah, and,
Yeah.
and ask, hey, this looks to be a big deal. Do I need to add, extras?
What do I need to know about this? Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
what do I need to know about this? So, how's this protected? So that we make sure that nobody gets it.
Okay.
Could we use Marshala as our distraction in the tournament room?
Like have her show up and be like, "Look at me, I'm famous."
I mean, we can certainly. Marshala has not made an appearance at this casino yet.
Has not, and we could get in there, make a big fuss on the night that the tournament winner the tournament is ending with the winner, and then that's the time that we do the swippity swap, and then after the tournament winner or whatever, after we leave, that's when Lucian makes the big discovery that the statue has been swapped.
Yeah, but if I'm making the big discovery of the swap, I'm not using that as a diversion to get into the vault and take money.
We've already swapped it. We've already started leaving with it, and then that could be the diversion while we're going to go get into the security room, because at that stage we could have Marshala turn back into Emma, so that we have and then I don't know. It was just the start of something.
Right.
Like maybe I don't know. Like you said, we still got to check stuff out.
This seems like it's going to be super complicated.
Right, but actually, if a person, whoever has the bag of holding, can put
This is why
the
we got
statue.
two bags of
put the
holding.
statue. Okay, hold on. We have one bag, right? We have one bag. So, and we have two things going on, right? And I don't know about the diversion, whatever diversion is, to make people not look away from the statue. The statue can be put in the bag of holding, and that if that bag of holding could be passed to me, and then I could go, or to us, because we have two outfits, right?
The
We have
statue is
multiple
small
outfits.
enough, isn't it, that it could be, just in somebody's pack.
Right.
Yeah.
So
I can make mayonnaise.
You can,
And- we can swap the bag, and then use that bag to fill it up with stuff. I still think we need two people to do the treasure room. I think it'll be much easier with two people.
Yeah. Okay. The problem with the, and this is where I probably should have tried to take the job, is like, we have other uniforms, but we don't have other drow. So it's again trying to disguise somebody. And we don't, and he didn't have anything for a disguised self kind of thing. I don't think anybody has.
Lucian could take one of us being rowdy back to the back to security to lock us up.
There are, yeah.
That gets us.
There's
Past
cells.
doors,
There's
too.
cells back. There's cells here on the map.
And instead of, hanging a left to go down there, you just keep going on up to the.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Pull the old Wookiee prisoner trick.
And then I have 10 minutes.
There you go.
Then I put you in a bag of holding. And I have 10 minutes to get you out of there before you drop dead.
Me? Yeah.
There's that too.
By
I
the
didn't
way,
think about
I don't know
that.
if you guys just heard me. I can make mayonnaise.
Wait, what?
So proud of you.
Doug.
one of my
Wait a
things
second.
that I have a device, a cauldron type thing, and I can make certain types of liquid
Okay.
or
Alchemy jug.
viscous things. I can make mayonnaise and spread it on the cameras.
Oh, but
Oh, and how are
but
you going to do that without being noticed that you're doing it?
sure.
Well,
can
Who said he
feel the-
does it without being noticed?
I can splorp the mayonnaise into Lucian's hand. He can walk back there, get under the camera, and splorp it up.
Sorry. Yeah, I need a spelling on that word.
Splorp or splorp?
Warp.
All right, give me a
I just don't wanna
jar
lose
of
any-
Cane's
Okay,
or
so-
Hellman's, whatever you use.
Here's the keys. The things we need to accomplish on night one. Lucian needs to figure out, basically needs to get everywhere. He needs to he needs to check out the cells. He needs to check out the security office. He needs to check out the passageway to the vault. If he can, he needs to maybe not go into the vault, but know everything, find out about the vault and what the additional security is there, if there is any. So I'm guessing there's probably, you open that door, there's probably something there, that it's not just going to be oh, look, there's gold. So Lucian needs to find out everything he can about the back office stuff, and then anything about the security around the tournament itself. So just questions about, I'm the new guy. What do I need to know? What's going on? He needs to ask a bunch of questions. The rest of us need to basically scout every space that we can get into, and thoroughly watch the guards. We know, and then basically try to come up for a plan for getting past the cameras and how we would want to do a distraction, and then our exits. What is our path out here? Because if we're walking on the ferry, if something goes down and they're everyone's waiting to get out on the ferry and just get out on the ferry, they're probably going to be checking people before they go out.
Well, if we had a potion of climbing, we could probably go down the side of the waterfall.
Somebody could go
Is it
potentially go
blind
out that
anyway?
way, yes. But it's again,
I also have a question. Isn't there the guy with the cape in the security room?
Guy with a cape.
The guy with a cape in the security room.
guy with a cape and a
I
security.
don't remember a cape.
I don't
There
remember
are
anything
guys
about a cape.
watching. There are
Oh,
individuals.
that's Alasky.
There are guys watching the securities, the monitors, if you will.
Yep.
In those rooms that are part of the security team.
Yes. And there's Lasky is the head of the security. He was the guy that
Correct.
walked you to the spider.
Right, that's the guy we met in this. Well, because we met him in the. I met him in the security room.
You met him in the security. Yes. I don't remember anything about him having a cape, but
He did. He
I
had
don't
a cape that had a thing on it.
He definitely was wearing a spider
Yeah.
logo, but it's part of the uniform.
it was part of his uniform. Okay.
Now you've got one too.
Hey, how you doing? But I've been looking ever since John sent us this thing. I'm looking at the laundry room. There's nothing there. That could be in the diversion, and then another to make then the statue. Now we're talking. The statue could be another diversion, and then the vault would be. Then we can do the vault all in one. Because if we come back another time, the security could be beefed up because they got screwed. And there's no chance. There might be a chance they don't.
Well, we have to do it all at the same time. There's no second trip.
No.
Like there is potential to ambush the guy whoever the winner is outside, but there's no going back in once we pull. Like when we get out, we're out. We're not going back in.
Right.
We're We're not trying to rob the place twice. we're robbing it once.
All right, so
I'm gonna.
I mean, we could also
propose-
just like fight our way out.
Well, we could.
yeah, I'm a
Yeah.
big
Well,
I
17
don't think
hit.
we want to
Go
do
well,
so
but-
in a way that we don't have to mess with the spider.
I think no matter what our plan is, we should be prepared for that to be an inevitability.
Right. At least fight somebody.
I'm gonna ask the group as like, do we need to know who the Don's contacts are in the casino?
That would be probably a good. Yeah, if there was an additional contact or somebody that we could use, because he clearly has somebody.
Right. So I'm gonna it's like, all right, let me grab Hal. So I'm gonna grab Hal out of the bag of holding. It's like,
Good afternoon, Kalen.
hi there, Hal. We want to inquire from the Don about any persons that are in the Afterlife Casino that we could potentially not necessarily use, but just know of, so that we know,
Or-
like,
Somebody
maybe
that would be
use-
susceptible to a bribe that the Don
Yeah.
might know.
or a bribe, or does he have anybody playing in this tournament to kind of scope things out and see things that are going on, like just any info on the people that he has inside the casino.
Waiting. The Don says he has 3 individuals currently employed at the Afterlife Casino. He has 1 waiter in the restaurant. He has 1 dealer on the casino floor. And he has 1 masseuse who gives wonderful happy endings.
Okay. Do I get an employee discount?
That's nice to know. The dealer, can he send the dealer's name or like the timing that this dealer is working?
Waiting. The dealer's name is Kevin, and we have
Kevin.
ensured he will be working tonight and tomorrow night concurrently.
And then he said there was a waitress or a waiter.
A waiter working in the restaurant named Stephen.
Wow, these are really Anglo-Saxon freaking names for these.
Kind of like
then the-
Bob.
And then the masseuse.
Like Bob. Sorry. I want to make sure I'm got this highlighted in the right spot too.
We call her Handsy.
Healer. Sorry. And what was the question, Caitlin? Sorry.
The masseuse.
Yes. The masseuse is named Sean.
Is that AW or EAN?
E.A.
C. Okay, so
Oh, John. I thought maybe he said John at first. It was the masseuse.
He gives great happy endings.
is Steven the dealer working? You said working tonight and tomorrow. Are they working? the
Kevin
tournament?
is the dealer.
Kevin is the dealer.
Kevin. Gosh, I wrote it down too. Is Kevin working the tournament or is he working at another table?
Negative. He is on the main floor.
On the main floor. Okay.
Would he be able to award a payout?
Dealers are able to award payouts of up to 250 gold pieces. Beyond that, a cashier must be present.
So like a floor man has to be there.
Correct.
Probably
But
Lassick or somebody.
but
similar
Kevin
level.
could. But if Kevin's in the Don's employment and we're all at the table and one of us wins, some kind of jackpot of 10,000 gold pieces, we
Are
don't
you
have to steal
asking-
any gold at all.
Are you asking if Kevin can steal for you?
Not
Okay.
asking if Kevin can steal for us. Just
That's
can Kevin
rig for us.
can rig can he rig the game and we'll steal. We'll take the money.
Waiting.
We'll even split it with him if he can get us 10,000. We'll give him.
How good a dealer is he here that we can?
The Don believes the risk versus reward is not a good option for blowing Kevin's cover.
Lightweight.
Okay. Tell the Don, thank you for the information. If he has a means of communicating to these individuals, let them know that we will be there tonight and trying to find a way to complete the job.
Scouting a plan. Yeah.
Yeah.
It will be done.
Thank you, Hal.
You're welcome.
Put the robot overlord back.
Great. So are we planning to we're not going to start doing the scout tonight, right? I mean,
Yes.
Yeah,
we
but
got-
not
totally
like
got time.
tonight.
He means, no, if you guys are done planning, then we'll wait to actually do the first night,
well, I think we have
another
to,
session.
I think we have to look at the place first to get a plan knocked down.
Yes.
Yeah. We don't have our lockdown plan yet, but yeah, we need to
We've
go
got
through
our
that.
we've got our plan to plan.
We have our plan to plan.
We've got our plan to plan for the scouting mission.
And certainly anytime in the interim, you guys can chat in our group chat if you have questions and ideas. I'll allow that like ongoing
Pre-gaming.
Discussion.
yeah. That
Heck
can
no, we
continue
got to figure it
ongoing.
all out in the
Yeah.
5 minutes before we go live.
Right. But if you guys are
Well-
good with where we are, we can leave this as the stopping
Yeah.
point.
It
Unless
seems
you
like
have
a
more
good
you
place
want to
to
go over.
stop. I mean, we could be like, and
Okay.
Lucian's arriving at the casino for his job, and then stop or whatever. But
Right.
yeah.
No, I wasn't going to move that part forward, but if you wanted to debate, theory more, I wanted to give you the time.
Okay. We can do some theory.
Thanks.
The
Christina.
planning to
Hi
plan
to Christina.
begin.
Hi, Bruce. Okay. Well, then we will pause here. I think in all likelihood we'll be on again next Sunday, that there's nothing going on unless somebody lets me know or if somebody gets sick or anything.
Yep.
So we will plan to go back
plan
into the
next
Casino
week.
Afterlife Casino next week. Thank you to people coming and hanging out with us. Our usual crew. Plus we had, what's up, Login Dragon was in the chat. Appreciate you. And Chaos was in the chat. And Christopher. Appreciate you guys coming by. I think I got everybody else. Oh, Magic Lasso was there. What's up, Magic? He had a Poison Ivy live stream tonight. I got to go back and catch on the.
Never going to see that.
And the Unnews channel. Hello to Unnews. But thanks everybody for hanging out with us for a bit, and we will catch you guys all again next week.
See you.